Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and a full flip through start to end of my Scribbles That Matter journal that took me through 2018. This has by far been one of the best journals I've had to date. It's brilliant at taking lots of colour with not many bleed throughs. It already comes with the key and index pre-printed, so I didn't even have to set any of that up, which is a bonus in my eyes, which means I only had to set up the birthdays and anniversary spread and my future planner for the year ahead, which was a Scrabble themed when I started it, but everybody that looked through this journal was like, who's Jason? On the right hand side of the page, July through to November, spells Jason. My January pages are always quite reserved. It's a new journal. I've got pen fear when I start any new journal. I want to keep it nice and simple. I don't want to make any massive mistakes. So it's just calm, it's relaxed, and I try and just take my time. Although this layout, this was probably one of my most favourites, Friends for Life. This was my first YouTube weekly, guys. Have you seen it? It's a very long video. I was finding my feet. I had the crudest setup going, but it's the beginning. So by this point, I'm beginning to dabble in YouTube, and you'll start to see a few of the spreads that are now on my list of videos that I upload. This was probably my most favourite doodle challenge of the year, namely because it's Disney. And you'll be no stranger by now, if you're still watching, that most of my weeklies have some form of Disney or Pixar theme. It usually is because they have the best quotes. When you're watching a Disney or Pixar film, there's always a quote from a film, and if you're somebody like me, I will quote these in just random conversations with people all the time. From this point forward, most of my weeklies are now up on my channel as weekly videos. I try and keep my weekly videos nice and short. I get the hyperlapse right down to about 5 to 7 minutes. So most of the weeklies that you see, including the monthly setups, are all on my channel. I love pages where I can track things outside of my daily planning. I love pages where I can set something up and use it to record. This page, however, was a fitness and exercise tracker. Didn't use that one. What a surprise. I have linked all of the stationery that I've been using in this journal, including the journal itself, in the description box below. They are Amazon links and I have partnered with Amazon. So if you do purchase something within 30 minutes of clicking my link, then I do believe that Amazon will gift me a couple of pennies. And once I've got enough pennies, I will be binging on all the stationery. Heading into the second half of 2019, I started off with as much motivation that I had previously. I felt like I was filling all my pages in and I was using all my trackers, and it just felt like I was involved and on it and I was really enjoying it. And then towards the back half of the year, everything went a little bit sour. So I went on holiday with my family, which was absolutely lovely. But then when I came home, I got sick, and then my little boy got sick. Then my mouth and my face swelled up to the size of a watermelon. And so I spent the last couple of months feeling really poorly and sorry for myself. And I ended up having to go and have my wisdom teeth out. It was a big old issue, and yeah, it wasn't fun. So I didn't post too much and I didn't create too much. And so I kind of feel like the 2018 journal started off great. The middle part was great. But then towards the end, it just started to go sour. So I've set some of these pages up, but I haven't used them. Get ready for the big old blank space. There it is. I did think, like, oh, should I go back and fill that in? But seriously, there's no point. Did manage to still do a doodle challenge though, so it's not all bad. So the back end of this year wasn't quite what I expected it to be. It's a lot less full. Here's another example. But it's fine. That's kind of what happens, isn't it? You start off. I didn't even finish this doodle challenge. That is shocking. So the only thing left to do in this journal is to fill out my Christmas memories page, which is just a big old page full of things that we did over Christmas and New Year. And then that is it. I did a little Grinchy doodle over Christmas. That was my ending to the journal, and I just thought I'd show you my ugly pen test page, which I think we all have in our journal. Everybody should have an ugly page in a journal. It's required by law. So that's it for my 2018 flip through. This was start to finish my journal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you subscribe because this year we'll start on a whole new journal.